Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 keys to pricing your honey perfectly and sell out all the time. You've got your first honey harvest. You are really enjoying this beekeeping thing. In the back of your mind, you are thinking, whoa, maybe this can be a really profitable side hustle or maybe even a full time income. Then a reality hits you and you realize, how do I get people to buy my honey and make a profit from it? Hey guys, my name is Marnie Steen. I am a beekeeper here in the beautiful country of South Africa. I teach you how to grow a beekeeping business and I show you everything that you need to know to turn your hobby of beekeeping into a successful long term business. Not only am I a beekeeper, but I am also an award winning entrepreneur and I have built countless companies. I'm going to be sharing with you all of the things you need to turn your side hustle of beekeeping into a long term business. Hey, beekeeper and honey enthusiasts. In this video, we are diving into the sweet world of honey pricing. I'll share 5 crucial steps to ensure you price your honey correctly and sell out every single time. Let's get started. Number 1 is know your cost. First, calculate all of your expenses. This includes hive maintenance, bottling, labeling, and very, very important, they don't include their time. So make sure that when you do your costing, you include how much your time is worth. Don't forget indirect costs like equipment depreciation. The more you use certain equipment, the more worn it will become. And you need to take those costs into consideration. Understanding your true cost per jar or bottle is crucial for profitable pricing. Here, I'm going to be giving you some examples of the costs that you need to keep in mind. Hive maintenance, wood, paint, replacement parts, bees, new queens, colony replacements potentially, harvesting supplies, frames, and extraction equipment. Trust me, frames becomes a very, very crucial cost you have to keep your eye on. Packaging, jars, lids, labeling, boxes, shipping, labor, your time, as well as the time of someone else that will potentially be helping you in the future. Don't forget those indirect costs. Equipment depreciation, the vehicle you are using to do your beekeeping activities, marketing and advertising, storage space, and insurance. This one is key. Calculate your total costs. Then take that cost and divide it by the total amount of jars that you have been able to produce. This will then give you the cost per jar. Remember, your selling price needs to cover this and provide you a profit margin for future potential expansion. Number 2, research your market. Investigate your local honey market. Visit farmers markets, specialty stores, and check online prices. Note the range for different honey types and what size jars do they actually come in. This gives you a realistic idea of what the other beekeepers are charging for their honey in that specific area and what customers are willing to pay for that honey. The key points to take away in number 2 is visit local farmers markets. Note prices for different honey types and make sure to take note of what size jars they are using. Check your specialty food stores. See how they price local honey and artisanal honey. Look at online marketplaces like Amazon, Takealot, and just private websites as well. You can simply open up Google and search for honey near me, and you will get a list of all the local beekeepers and places around you that are selling honey. Survey competitors' websites. Look for pricing strategies, and maybe they have some special offers. Talk to customers. Ask customers what they are willing to pay for a specific type of honey and for a specific size or quantity of honey, and what they consider fair. Here is an extra tip just for you. One of the things I did with my honey pricing is I went and looked for jar sizes that was different to the market size or the standard size. The reason why I did this was I wanted to stand out amongst my competitors. I wanted to offer my clients a different size quantity, and this will intrigue them to look at my honey. I also priced my honey according to what I believe is a good starting point. Is an important note to remember. You can rather start with your pricing higher and come down lower, but you cannot start at lower and go back up higher. This is going to infuriate clients and they will not be buying from you anymore. Another point to take is build value in the customer's mind. There is a huge difference between local raw honey and irradiated honey. Irradiated honey may be cheap because it is mass imported or it has undergone a process of removing all of the medicinal benefits. So hamper on those medicinal benefits when you speak to customers and then ask them how much they are willing to pay for a honey that can replace some of the vitamins and minerals they are buying from their local health store every single month. Now, the value of your honey has considerably gone up. Create a spreadsheet and track all of this data. That which you do not manage will ultimately manage you. And unfortunately, as human beings, no matter how good we get, we don't have a brain like an elephant. That means you are going to forget things. Jotting them down is a really key point in being a successful beekeeper, as well as selling out all your honey every single time. Look for patterns in the sizing of the jars, in the type of honey that is being sold, and how this honey is being sold to customers. This will give you a good idea of where you can potentially pivot your honey to suit different customers' needs. For example, my company does not retail any honey in plastic containers except the honey that goes to large retailers such as restaurants, food places, catering companies that uses a large quantity of honey. All other clients will get their honey in a glass jar. The reason for that is I believe it supports my initiative towards creating a better world and future for my children. I don't want to add on to the plastic load that is already out there. So yes, maybe I do put off some customers with my pricing, but ultimately the customers that believes in eco-friendly and believes in less plastic and believes in saving the world, they are my ideal customers. My honey is not priced for everyone. My honey is priced for people that have the same value structure as I have. Number 3, identify your unique selling proposition. This is one of the most important and crucial points out of all 5 of the points that I am presenting to you today. What makes your honey special? Now, on to number 5. And I just want to give you a shout out. If you are still here at this time in the video, then you are serious about making a success of your beekeeping business. And I'm going to make sure that I keep on making videos like this to help and support you. So at this point of the video, I'm going to tell you the small little thing that I have for you just because you are here watching up to this moment, I have created a customized budget planner that takes all of my 5 points with all of the criteria in it, and I'm going to give it to you for absolutely free. You simply go into the link in my description, click on the link there, and download the free budget planner. This budget planner is the exact one that I'm using in my business right now. So you don't have to keep rewatching this video over and over and over to get all of the points that I have given. You can simply just download that free resource, complete all the sections as they are laid out, pretty much just putting in the numbers, and then that sheet will give you a complete breakdown of your costs, and it will also tell you how much you should be charging for your honey. Now, if that is not a great bonus, I don't know what is. Now, let's jump into number 5. Test and analyze. Finally, be prepared to experiment. Start with a price and see how quickly you sell out your honey. If you are selling too fast, gradually increase the price. This is a technique that I was taught whilst at Gibbs Business School. Yes, as I said before, I am an award-winning entrepreneur, and I did study at Gibbs Business School. If you are selling out too fast, it means that your price is too low. Therefore, you need to look at increasing your price gradually. Now, I know in the beginning of the video, I said it is much better to have a higher price point and come down with a price than having a lower price point and increasing the price. So I'm going to give you a hint on how you can do this. So let's say you have priced your honey at a specific point and it's selling out too fast. Your margins are too small. You're not making enough profit. You're barely covering your costs. You have no other option than to push up the price. Well, this is what you are going to do. You are going to make an announcement to all of your clients that due to inflation, you are now required to adjust the price on your honey. Rather do a considerable increase on your price of maybe 10 to 15%. Yes, I know some customers will run away. They were there in the beginning because you were so cheap. They were never going to be a loyal customer from the start. So rather get rid of them as soon as possible and retain the clients that enjoy your honey and enjoy being part of your business. Because those are normally the clients, those are the clients that give you the least headaches. If your sales does slow down, then you need to follow the following formula. Consider bringing in things like promotions or buy two and get 10% or 20% off your third one. This is a pricing technique done by very large retailers